said, Quentin, I hate every inch of you. You called at me since 1963. Well, I've seen 'em come and go, and I've seen 'em die. And long ago, I stopped asking why. What I do is sincere. I don't try to imitate John. I'm not imitating the guitar player because that was me. And then the rest of the rhythm, anybody could play. That's that we had so many different rhythm players, you know, Jack Clement, you know, to one of the Statler brothers. I mean, just a lot of people that could play the great rhythm. But the part that I do, I've had Chet Atkins and Waylon Jennings and Merle Travis all tell me, I'd give anything if I could play the guitar like you do. I said, you got to be kidding me. I'd give anything to play like you do. And they tried it. And old Chet Atkins really got aggravated once because I just played him something simple. He said, well, that's simple enough. And he started playing it, and he couldn't do it. And he said, what's wrong? I said, one thing is you play too much. You know, you're too good. It's hard to hold somebody back when they really are good. You know, you can't pull them back to, you know, to try to play less than they can play because everybody wants to play the best they can, including me. It just happens to be something that a lot of people in this world, I mean, we're getting calls from Australia and places you want to come. They say, we want to hear that sound again, you know. And boy, you talk about, I mean, that just pumps up my blood. That's what I'm here for. I want to keep that sound alive. You know, people think it's, well, because you do this on the amp and you do this on the amp, you do this on it. It's not. It's in that hand. There's something. I mean, I show people. I mean, I show them exactly what I do. And when they do it, it don't sound like that, you know. I said, Marty Stewart comes very close. Very, very close to doing what I do. But he stood on the stage with me for a couple of years watching everything I did, you know. But I mean, I have people all the time say, what would you charge to teach me to play like that? I said, well, if I thought I could teach you, I'd charge you. But I don't think I can because there's just something about it that can't just anybody do it. And I'm not bragging. You know, like old Walter Brennan used to say on one of his old movie shows, he had it Western, so he said, no brag, just fact, you know. So that's how I feel about it. I'm not bragging, it's just fact. Can't just anybody do it. That's what gets me is my family. I mean, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't want to do this anymore. And I really believe that if they quit, I would quit too. Because they keep me going, and every night several people come up and say, man, what a wonderful family you have. Oh, what a talented family you have, you know. Oh my gosh, that young one, I mean, how you going to hold her back, you know. I don't want to hold her back. I also don't want to push her. If I'm 11 years old, you know, let her be a kid if she can, because it'll leave quick enough, you know. But having my family with me makes everything so much better. We most of the time take the dog with us, you know, if we can, especially when we have our bus. Take the dog with us. So it's really, truly a family, you know, family atmosphere, you know. But just having them with me just means the whole world to me. I appreciate you. I appreciate people that come to see us because, I mean, I get to think about sometimes we haven't even had a record, you know, nothing played on the radio, but yet we come in 500 people tonight, you know. We go to places where they have several thousand, and people, you know, sometimes they come up and say, "What's your name?" And I said, and I tell them my name's Bob Wootton. Well, why are you doing Johnny Cash? And that's when they ask me that, they've got me hooked because I want to tell them why. Right, and that's because I don't want the sound to die. When I go and they throw dirt in my face, I'd like to have that music playing, you know, by somebody that could play it. I'm trying my best. You know, people say, boy, I wish I could play like Johnny did. They think Johnny played what I play. They don't realize all he did was play rhythm. And I said, you know, that's why I'm here, because I want to keep the sound of what John and Marshall and Luther got started. And it's been embellished here and there by certain people, you know, but that basic boom, chicka boom is always right in the middle of it. But in the core of the music was still that guitar and that shuffle on the drums and that bass. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep that alive. You know, the deal about trying to keep Johnny alive, I can't do that. See, I've been doing some of these songs longer than John did, because when they came out, I started doing them. Because I mean, on the old 78s, I bought me a record player so I could listen to them, you know, and I'd try it and I played them. Well, he's been gone several years now, and I'm still playing them, you know. So I played them a lot longer than he did. But you do me a favor. Don't call me Mr. Just call me Bob. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it. is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by a wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Burns, 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 that burning ring of fire. And it burns, 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 and the things seem lighter. And it burns, 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 and it burns, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Thank you, good night.